Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another Gems of War video. So this is the PvP video. So let's jump to PvP. So I am not going to do the fights again this week, I'm sorry. But I have things to do today, so I just want to put the video out there and share with you my suggestions. But I am not going to do the fights also because I don't have new teams and all the teams that I have to show, they are on other videos. So I am just going to go through the restrictions and show you the teams for the visuals. I will put timestamps on everything, so it will be easier to find if you want to see the team. And we are going to start with Geheron, and this is the same restriction as last week in the same place. So first team, low level team, copy. We are on Geheron with the restriction purple and dragon gems, and we have black manacles that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, and there's a 20% chance to devour a random enemy, so we are hoping it devours also. We are using the class Elementalist. Then we have the Poison Master that will explode a number of green gems and poison to random enemies. He is immune to poison, immune to silence, and poison enemies when doing skull damage on the third trait. Then we have Venoxia that will create 9 green and 9 blue gems and then deal a number of true damage to all enemies, so a bit of loopy capability and damage to all. So gains 1 attack for each green ally, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell, and poison a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. And then we have Leprechaun to mana generate, so explodes a number of gems, green gems, boosted by my gold, and also gains gold. Traits: gain 2 bonus gold on 4 or 5 gem matches, gain bonus green mana from green gem matches, and starts battle with full mana, so empowered. So this is the low level team, or for low level players or for low level battles. And for high level, we have the Grey King that will destroy all gems of a chosen color, so we are on the purple restriction, so all your enemies will have purple, so choose purple. We want to cast him on purple, and all enemies of that color will take a number of 2 damage and are mana drain, silence, and frozen. Allied Undead gain 2 armor, immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark, and all Undead allies gain 2 armor and magic when matching 4 or more gems. So those are the traits for the Grey King. Then we have Inari that will convert green gems to spirit gems, so spirit gems are blue, so green to blue. Allied Wargare gain 2 life, immunity to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal, and starts battle with full mana, so empowered. We have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things, with the class Elementalist, and Leprechaun again to mana generate, also starts battle with full mana, so Inari and Leprechaun to mana generate, and the Green King to silence, deal damage, and do all those bad things that you do, freeze and drain. And Wand of Stars to cleanse ourselves or mana generate also. Now we are going to Winter's Reach. So Winter's Reach, we have the restriction Mech with giant gems. So this is the same restriction in the same place as last week again. So low level team, we have Borg 3000 that will destroy a number of gems and then create 3 bomb gems. Create 3 bomb gems when I die. That's no bueno, no bueno. We don't want him to die. Recover 1 armor at the start of each turn and reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Then we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things. So inflict all negative status effects on an enemy and explodes a number of gems of their mana color. And we are using Mechanist. Then we have Panta that will deal a number of true damage to an enemy and there's a 10% chance to kill them boosted by their armor. So 10% chance boosted by the enemy armor. Okay, traits. Create 3 bomb gems when I die. Again, no bueno. Reduce damage from skulls by 25%. And 20% chance to dodge skull damage. And then we have Tank Bot 2000. Will steal a number of armor from an enemy and deal a number of true damage and create 1 to 2 bomb gems. Create 3 bomb gems when I die. No bueno, the dying part. Recover recover 1 armor at the start of each turn and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. So this is the low level team. It's the same team I showed last week. These are the same restrictions. Again, all the teams that I have to show are repeats because I already shown them all. So high level team, let's go. So high level team, okay, I have here the sentry bot that will cleanse all other allies and give 3 to 8 mana to them and create 3 bomb gems. Create 3 bomb gems when I die. Why wouldn't when I die? No bueno, that is no bueno, no good. Immunity to silence and reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Then we have Borg to mana generate. The Ruby Macaque weapon that will deal a number of true damage to all enemies and then create 3 bomb gems and explode 5 gems. We are using Mechanist again, and we have Tina that will deal between a number of true damage to 3 random enemies and gain a number of armor. Creates 3 bomb gems when I die. I hate this trait. I really don't like this trait. Reduce damage from spells by 50% and add 50% of armor to skull damage. So if Tina were to be in first place, 50% of her armor would be added to skull damage. So this is the high level team, but I'm gonna pause the video. I'm going to find another team because last week I managed to get me another Tina, so I have 2 now, and I want to show you, at least show you the team with 2 Tina. So I'll be right back. Okay, I found my team. So manage and paste. So with this one I am going to fight, but I have the team like this. I have Tina, 1 Tina in first place, but she is here because of the added 50% armor to skull damage. And then we have Borg, another Tina, and 1 Dove Stars. But I usually like to it works alright this way, but I usually like to put Borg on first place so I can mana generate quickly. So I like to do it this way, but Tina in first place, the reason she is there is because of the skull damage, the 50% armor added to skull damage. but I don't know, I think it's for me, I find it easy or quicker to get mana this way. So we fill up Borg, we cast Borg, and then we cast Tinas and Tina, and cast Borg again and Tina. So yeah, if we do it the other way, it's a bit slower. That's why I like to put Borg on first place, but this way works too. And if we do skull damage, we will add 50% of our armor to that attack on the skull damage. So let's do some skull damage and Castina. Okay, this one was kind of quick, but it was one of the easiest battles also. Because I choose the first, the lowest level enemy. But yeah, so this is the team I have with 2 Tinas. You can use it either way, with Borg in first place or with the Tina in first place. It works good. But I know why I have it on. I have Borg on first place. It was because I was doing Mech fights here on the restriction Mech with Blood Frenzy, so it's a bit harder with Blood Frenzy. That's why I swapped Borg to first place. But yeah, it works both ways. So these were the teams for Winter Switch with the restriction Mech and Giant Gems. Now we are going to another restriction that is the same as last week, so Asian Kent now. So Asian Kent with the restriction Human and Giant Gems. Again, the same restriction as last week. Low level team. Oh, I know why I don't have a team here, because I was doing the video with the Immortals the other day. So that's why there is no team here. So now, for low level team or low level fights, we have a Mortal Chain sorry that will explode a number of blue gems, grant a random status effect to all human allies, and then summon a human troop. We are using Plague Lord for class. Then we have Tesla that will deal a number of true scatter damage. Not a number, it deals 8 true scatter damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor. So you will see the boost ratio here when you are in fight. For traits, allied mech gain 2 life, gain 2 armor on 4 or 5 gem matches, and gain 2 attack and armor to all allied mechs when matching 4 or more gems. Then we have the Devoted, that will create 7 gems of a chosen type, cleanse all allies and give them a number of armor. All divines gain 2 life, all ally gain 2 random skill points, and gain 1 magic for each yellow ally. And then we have Holy Saint Astra that will give a number of life and armor to all allies, create a light storm, and enchant all humans. All allies gain 2 random skill points. You are so stupid, man. Oh. Okay, all allies gain 2 random skill points, reduce damage from spells by 25%, and all human allies start with 50% mana. Sorry about that, guys, but Mr. Insane Witch is doing jokes on the background and he's distracting me. So we want to cast the Devoted first and or Holy Saint Astra first, just to boost Tesla's attack a little bit more, because the more attack he will have, the more attack we all have, and it is boosted by all ally and enemy armor. So we want to boost attack for everybody. In this case, I would advise Oh, they do both give armor to all. So all is interested, and the devoted give armor to all. They both boost all our troop armor. So cast them first and then cast Tesla, depending on the difficulty of the fight. Now, I level team. Let's go. Let's see. Paste in, paste. So we have Troll, 2 mana generate, so destroys a number of gems, take 2 damage. If there are 13 or more red gems, gain an extra turn. All human gain 2 life. All allied human gain 2 life. Gain 1 life for each purple ally and gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. Then we have the Ruby Macaque weapon again with the class Elementalist. Tesla again. And Holy Centaster again. So cast Holy Centaster to boost Tesla. Cast Tesla or then cast the Ruby Macaque to finish the fight. So these were the teams for Asian Kent with the restriction. Why do I want to put an N on there? Asian Khet. With the restriction human and giant gems. So these 3 restrictions are in the same place and are the same ones as last week. So Geheron with purple, Winter's Reach with Mech, and Asian Khet with human. Okay. And now we are going to jump to Southwild Green. Okay, Southwild with the restriction green. So this restriction is the same as last week, only swapped places. So it was in Aidania and now it is on Southwild, because Southwild last week was with purple. Now we have Southwild with green with lightning gems. So green jumped from Aidania to Southwild. It's the same but in a different region. And low level team, we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things, so all negative status effects to an enemy, so 1 enemy at a time, and will explode a number of gems of their mana color. We are using Archer. Then we have Queen Beatrix, that will create 9 green and 9 brown gems. Then deal a number of true scatter damage, and there are independent 40% chances to gain an extra turn and half my mana back, so a bit of loopy capability and a bit of extra turn with the 40% chances. This is not a delve, so this is not important. Gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell, and cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems, so also cleanses when doing match 4. Then we have Sylvanimora, that will explode a column and deal a number of damage to all enemies, so explodes and deals damage. 25% chance to summon a Dragonette Undead. So if she dies, there is a 25% chance to summon a Dragonette. Gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches, and entangle the first enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches also. So entangle, very good. And then we have Leprechaun again, full mana at the start. 2 mana generate also. So this is the low level team for Southwild with the green restriction. And now we are going to show the high level team. High level. Paste. So we have Persistent, always a very good troop to use on green. So Persistence, that will deal a number of damage to an enemy and a random enemy. If the enemy uses green mana, deals double damage, so very good to use on green. And there's a 25% chance to devour a random enemy. Also very good, that 25% chance to devour when she wants to work. Deal double skull damage versus green enemies, also very good. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. And give 4 to all skills on all Wargare allies when matching 4 or more gems. Then we have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things. With the class Elementalist, we have the Lord of Slaughter to create 6 brown gems and then convert all brown gems to Doom Skulls, then inflict 1 to 2 bleeds and 1 to 2 dead marks on random enemies. Reduce damage from skulls by 25%. I'm sorry guys. Insane Witch is always mocking me when I say 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Don't be stupid. Leave me alone. Let me do my work. I have things to do. So, traits for the Lord of Slaughter. Reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Summon a Doomstorm at the start of the battle. And 100% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. So, if we are attacking... If all the other troops, all the first 2 troops have died, and we are attacking the enemy with skull damage, the Lord of Slaughter will ignore armor and do skull damage directly on life. And then we have Leprechaun to mana generate, starts battle with full mana. So, with the Lord of Slaughter, we will create Doom Skulls, and then Persister will attack with Doom Skulls and deal triple damage. So that's very good. This is a very good team to use on a green restriction. So these are the teams for Southwild with the green restriction and lightning gems. Now we are going to somewhere. Let me see what I have next on the list. Aidania. Okay, we are going to Aidania with yellow. Aidania, okay. So we have Aidania with the yellow restriction and hourglass gem. So this restriction is new this week. It's not new because we already have it a bunch of times, but it's new this week. And we have Blood Frenzy. Oh joy. So yellow. Aidania, yellow. And what? I did. Sorry. Hourglass gem. So yellow with hourglass gems. And Blood Frenzy also today. So, again, I forgot to say this on the beginning of the video, but don't forget I play on PC mobile. So on other platforms the restrictions may be different. I should have said that on the beginning of the video, but I always forget. So, Aidania low level team for yellow. We have Rope Dart that will eliminate all armor from an enemy and deal a number of damage and then pull them to the first position. We are using Stormcaller. Okay. And Rope Dart, if fully traded, will gain an extra turn with a quick level, and entangle also. So if you have your weapon upgraded, it will entangle and gain an extra turn. Then we have 2 finesses. So finesse, that will deal a number of damage to an enemy and random enemy. If the enemy uses yellow mana, deals double damage. If there is a storm, gives 6 mana to all other allies. So very good to use on yellow. Deals double skull damage versus yellow enemies. Reduce damage from skulls by 50% and gives 4 to all skills on all Strix allies when matching 4 or more gems. So if he was on first place, he would deal double skull damage versus yellow enemies, but I don't have it yet. So, and then we have Venerabilax, that will convert all brown gems to yellow dragon gems and give 2 magic to all yellow allies. All allies gain 2 random skill points, reduce damage from skulls by 30%, and starts battle with full mana. So it's empowered, starts battle with full mana, but we can always also use 3 finesses, so rope dart and 3 finesses. It can be useful also, but in this case I prefer with the mana generator, so Venerabilax, that will start battle with full mana to generate some mana. And with Blood Frenzy I advise to cast rope dart first to eliminate the armor, so, and then cast finesse. That's my advice. Okay, so this is the low level team. Now for high level, copy. So again, I am using Stormcaller because it will create okay, it has lightning strike, conjure a lightning storm when my turn begins. So on the traits of the class, the third trait is conjure a lightning storm when my light begins, so yellow creates a lightning storm, so that's why I'm using. But if you are having troubles, you can always swap to elementalist to be on the safe side. Okay, now high level team. Okay, now for high level team I have Wand of Stars to do all the wondrous things as usual. With the class elementalist I have 1 Ember Claw. Be advised, there is bug with Ember Claw. Sometimes it triggers, sometimes it does not trigger, but sometimes we cannot do nothing. We cannot cast our troops when they have mana. We cannot do any matches on the board. We can do nothing. So Ember Claw is still a big bug, but it had not happened to me yet. But I have confirmation that the bug is there. So be careful, because if that happens, you will have to quit the battle. But then again, Ember Claw explodes a row, deals a number of true damage to the first 2 enemies, boosted by elemental stars. Reduce damage from skulls by 20%, immunity to burning and fairy fire, and convert a purple gem to an elemental star when my turn begins. Then we have Farawakafru, convert all gems of a chosen color to cursed gems, convert 3 skulls to Deadmark gems, and convert all other skulls to Uberdoom skulls. All allies lose 2 random skill points, immunity to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and Deadmark, and explodes 2 random gems when my turn begins. So this is the team I have, because I don't have more Takshakas. I only have 1 Takshaka. I refuse to spend diamonds on the Takshaka when they came on the Soulforge, and in the kingdom by spending event keys I did not get another one. So the Takshaka I have, I only got it when it was on the Mythic Friday. But if you have more than 1, you can use 2 Takshakas. So instead of Ember Claw, you can use 2 Takshaka, Farawakafru and another Takshaka, or even 3 Takshakas is the best team. But Ember Claw, I think, is still bugged. But again, yeah, Insane Witch is yelling on the other room. There is bugs with these three troops. So Ember Claw, Farawakafru and Takshaka all have bugs. So be careful. But yeah, you can use this team. 2 Takshakas, 1 Farawakafru, or even 3 Takshakas is the best way to go. So this is the team I have to show you for yellow. And now we are going somewhere else. Okay, now we are going to Bay of Stars with the Restriction, Wargare, and Mana Potion Gems. Oh my god. These people don't learn. Mana Potion Gems are annoying. Man. Okay, Wargare. Low level team. We have Moonsinger that will convert purple gems to green, and Hunters mark the first enemy. So allied Wargare gain 2 life, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, and start battle with full mana, so empowered. Then we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with the class Elementalist. We have the Foxfire King. So choose one, deal a number of true damage to all enemies, or deal a number of true damage to the weakest enemy, boosted by red gems and spirit gems. So I will use it on the first choice. Deal a number of true damage to all enemies is the best way to go. Gain 5 magic when attacking delves. Not a delve, no problem there. So we are on PvP. Not important, that one. Starts battle with 25% mana and 50% chance to inflict fairy fire on a random enemy when matching red gems. And then we have Ancestor Broadeed. Ancestor Broadeed will convert 8 blue gems and 8 green gems. We'll create 8 blue gems and 8 green gems, and then summon 1, 2, 3 random Greenwood troops. So a summon if we need, and mana generator also. Allied Wargare gain 2 life, immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark, and starts battle with 50% mana. So half empowered. Not full empowered, but half empowered. So this is the low level team. And let me grab the high level team. Wow. Okay. Unowned. I still don't have Wolfgarok now. Now I'm having a brain freeze or something. What? I don't have Wolfgarok. Unknown. What the? I still don't have Wolfgarok. Oh man. Okay guys, if you have Wolfgarok, you can use this team. So persistence, Wand of Stars, and Wolfgarok. Okay, I'm so stupid. I forgot I still don't have Wolfgarok. So persistence, that will deal damage to an enemy and a random enemy. If the enemy uses green mana, deals double damage, and there's a 25% chance to devour a random enemy. These are the traits. So we have 2 persistence here. Wand of Stars for the Wonder Stings with the class Elementalist, and then Wolfgarok, that I still don't have. I don't know how, but okay. That will deal a number of damage to an enemy boosted by Wargare allies. If the enemy dies, devours a random enemy. So we want to kill the enemy with Wolfgarok, and then he will devour another one. So traits for Wolfgarok: gain 1 life when an ally casts a spell. He is immune to all status effects, devour, lycanthropy, and mana burn. And gain 2 attack and magic to allied Wargare when matching 4 or more gems. So this was the team that I had to show you. Apparently I forgot I don't have Wolfgarok, but I am going to put another, I'm gonna grab another code and show you another team with the troops that I have. But if you have, you can use this team. It's on the description anyway. So I am going to find another team and I will be right back. Okay, so a team with troops that I have for our level. So it's persistence, Wand of Stars with Elementalist, and the Foxfire King to deal true damage. I will use it on this side, so deals a number of true damage to all enemies. So that's mostly where I'm going to use it. And then Phoenix. Choose one. Deal 59 a number of true damage to all enemies, or summon 1 to 3 Vulpine Hunters. So this is the team I'm going to use. He can deal damage, or he can summon if we need. We can choose deal damage or summon if we need a summon. Starts battle with 25% mana. All allies gain 2 random skill points, and bless and enchant a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. This is a good team also, but if I had Wolfgarok, I would be using that team. 2 persistence, Wand of Stars, and Wolfgarok. Since I don't have that team, this is the team I am going to use. So, okay. These were the teams for Bay of Stars with the restriction, Wargare, and mana potions. Okay, and now we are going to Maraji Expanse. So Maraji Expanse with the restriction monster and mana potion gems. I wanna bang my head. Oh boy, mana potion monster with mana potion gems. Yay! So low level team. Oh my god, I'm only messing up today. What the heck now? I'll be right back. Okay, so apparently I'm only doing mistakes today. I pasted the wrong team on the wrong place. So Maraji Expanse with the restriction monster and mana potion gems. Low level team. We have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with the class Elementalist. Then we have Behemoth that will deal a number of damage to all enemies and destroys 12 gems. Allies gain 2 attack when attacking in PvP, immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn. Gain 10 life on 4 or 5 gem matches. Then we have Shogorat that will silence and deal a number of true damage to the first and last enemies. Explodes 5 gems of the most used ally mana color. Delves not important. Allied enemies lose 2 random skill points and enrage a random ally when an ally casts a spell. And then we have Grim Feather that will deal a number of true damage to the first 2 enemies and then eliminate 7 attack from them. If an enemy dies, creates 10 purple gems. Traits. Allied beast gain 2 life. Gain 1 life on 4 or 5 gem matches. And 10% chance to summon an owl bear when my turn begins. So if we need a summon, we have a 10% chance to summon an owl bear when my turn begins with that 10% there on the Grim Feather. So this is the low level team, and let's see if I did not mess up with the high level team one. Oh man, my brain does not brain. So, paste please. Okay, high level team. So Brock Strider that will destroy a number of gems and entangle a random enemy. Allied elemental gain 2 life, inflict entangle when doing skull damage, and reduce damage from skulls by 33%. Wand of stars for the wondrous things with elementalist. Then we have Megavore that will eliminate all armor from all enemies, deal a number of damage to an enemy, and submerge myself. Gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches. Immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn, and there is an 8% chance to kill the last enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. So the more gem matches, 4 or 5 gem matches you do, the better. 48% chance for Megavore to devour the last enemy. And then we have Arachnian Weaver. Web all enemies, deal a number of true damage to the last 2 enemies, and if an enemy dies, explodes 15 gems. Cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets. Immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn, and 75% chance to summon a web spinner when an enemy dies. So if we need a summon, there is a 25% chance to summon a web spinner with Arachnian Weaver on the 3rd trait. Also if the enemy dies. So a 75% chance to summon web spinner when an enemy dies. If the enemy dies, there is that chance. So this is the high level team for Maraji Expanse with monster, with the restriction monster and mana potion gems. Now we are going to collect my tribute. Thank you, please. Thank you very much. Now we are going to summarize. Okay, summarize here with the restriction knight and mana potion gems. Oh my god. So for low level we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things as usual with Elementalist, Wolf Erigan that will deal a number of true damage to 3 random enemies. If an enemy is wounded, deal 10 extra damage. Then summon a wolf's mascot. So also a summon if we need, but he is in first place. It's most likely he will die in first place. But yeah, a summon if needed. Allied Knights gain 2 life, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, and gain 1 to all my skills from each ally with the bandit trait. Bending trait. Sorry, he's not in first place, he's in second. So if the weapon goes poof, we can summon with Wolf Erigan. Oh, I'm so messed up today. Today and all days. Just not today. Sir Quentin Adley. Convert purple gems to yellow and green gems to skulls. Then deals a number of damage to two random enemies. All allied knight gain 2 armor, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, and all knight allies start with 50% mana. So 50% mana to all knight allies. Then we have Sir Gawain that will create 8 blue gems and 8 brown gems. Summon 1, 2, 3 random swords edge troops. So summon if needed. Ally Knights gain 2 life, gain 3 to all skills in last position. So he is in last position, so he has a little boost there. And reduce damage from skulls by 25%. So this is the low level team. And let me grab the high level and paste. Now we have Wand of Stars for the wondrous things as usual, and Elementalist, of course. Guardian of Law. Choose one. Deal a number of true damage to a chosen enemy, dead mark them and drain their mana, or deal a number of damage to all other enemies. So if you choose this one, you cast it, for example, on the first enemy, and you will deal, in my case, 114 damage to all enemies below. So all other 3 enemies. So 2 damage to one or to all. You choose, you decide. Either way, it's good. All allies gain 2 random skill points, reduce damage from skulls by 40%, and reduce damage from spells by 80%. Then we have Queen Isabel. Will deal damage to the first enemy equal to an ally's attack, then give a number of attack and armor to them. Give 3 to 8 mana to all allies other than myself. So traits: Allied Knight gain 2 life, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, and all humans gain 2 armor at the start of each turn. And then we have Sir Quentin Adley, that will convert purple gems to yellow and green to skulls, deal a number of damage to 2 random enemies. So all knight allies start with 50% mana there, so with the third trait, so good. So we want to boost the attack, because she gives give 3 to 8 mana to all enemies, attack, and then give attack. Yeah. So we want to choose an ally, boost that ally attack with Queen Isabel, and then we can also deal damage to the first enemy equal to the attack of that ally. So boosting is very good. So this is the team for high level. On, I forgot, Summarizal with Night and Mana Potions. And now we are going to the last restriction. Broken Lands with Undead. Yay! So Broken Lands with the restriction Undead and Uber Doomskull gems. And we have Blood Frenzy also. Nice. So low level team. We have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things as usual, and Elementalist. Then we have Death Claw that will steal a number of life from an enemy, boosted by undead allies, and then explode 3 purple gems. Traits: immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark, and gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. The third trait is not important because this is not journey. Then we have Vlad the Unsated. Steals a number of life from an enemy, boosted by my life. Then inflict 2 stacks of bleed. Gain 4 life when an enemy dies, immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark, and gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. And then we have the Ghost Queen. Steal 7 mana from an enemy, then steal 70 life, boosted by purple gems. All undead gain 2 life. Allied undead gain 2 life. Immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark, and all undead allies start with 50% mana. So 50% mana start on the third trait of the Ghost Queen. So this is the low level team. And now high level. Come here. Copy. So, but this is a very good team also. I like this team. I used it a lot especially when I did not have mythics. I love using Deathclaw and Vlad the Unsated together, so this is a very good team. And now for a level team, we have Wand of Stars, as usual, for the Wondrous Things, with the class Elementalist. Then we have the Grey King, destroy all gems of a chosen color. All enemies of that color take a number of true damage and are mana drain, silence and frozen. So you want to choose a color that all your enemies use in common. Traits. Then we have Graveseer that will transform green gems to purple. Enchant the strongest ally. Not a delve, not important. Immunity to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark, and starts battle with full mana, so empowered, very good. And again the Ghost Queen for the 50% mana start, and also mana drain and stealing life. So this is the team for eye level on Broken Lands with the Restriction Undead and Uber Doom Skulls. So this is it. These were the teams I have to suggest you this week. I'm sorry I did not do the fights, but by talking the video is long. If I do the fights it would be even longer. So yes, this is the restrictions for this week, and these are the team suggestions I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, listening to my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!